Hey guys, it's Devan from Team Premium, and I have a deck profile for you on my Shadow Paladins that I've recently updated, and we're in the team tournament that was last week. So start off with a full bow. It's just the only starter we have right now, but I think it's really good as well. It's you get your +1 off of him when you ride Blaster Javelin, search your Blaster Dart from the deck. Then 4/4/4 triggers that we're stuck with right now. I've come to like the stands. I've shaped the deck a lot more to be able to take advantage from the stand triggers. So yeah, you'll see that later in the video. On to grade 1s, it's 4 Blaster Javelin. Just like there's no more important part in the grade 1 lineup than him. So he's your +1. You ride him. He goes to 8k for the turn and the opponent's turn, and you search Blaster Dart from the deck. Second is 4 of the 8 Black Sage Karen. She's really important with a lot of the grade 2s being very weak, namely Matcha and Donner Schlag, my new favorite card, and Nevan especially, because Nevan and Black Sage go to 11. So Nevan's not completely useless. And then of course 4 of the Dark Shield Maclear. I think I play 4 Null Shields in almost every deck. And then 1 Guru Bow, 1 Iron Rod. I was playing 2 of this, and then I went to 2 of this, and I ended up just liking this a lot better. Because when I don't get my my Blaster Dark Ride, this is just as good. Yep. So on to grade 2s. This is like the most grade 2s I run in any deck. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So starting off, we have the 2 Blaster Darks. It's not a really good card, other than when you ride it. So you only get 2. That way you get to use your SP. Then 2 Rugos. He just works really well with your 6k Blaster Javelin in the rear guard. 2 Nevan. It's a good plus. I really like it. And she's a good interceptor, and she's good for Ildona or Phantom Blaster Dragons. I've actually gone down to just 1 Matcha. I find a lot of the times I use Phantom Blaster Dragon's skill more than I would if I had alternate triggers, just because the trigger lineup is not so good right now. So the counterblasting goes more to Phantom Blaster and Nevan or Ildona than I would want it to go to Matcha, realistically. That being said, I also run 2 of Cursed Lancers, just 2. Just as damage inflipper. I can't really count on it, but when it does go off, it makes my abilities much more viable. Just because there is that 1 card that I do run 2 copies of, Counterblast 1, so just 1 hit can give me 1 more skill. And then these are the main card that I've added to promote the use of the stand triggers, is Donner Slags. So Donner Slag not only combines with Karen for a 20k column on rear guards as well as Vanguard, because as we all know, those Charger copies can be frustrating against 11k Vanguards. Donner Slag hits the 10k rear guards that are really important. Kiara's, especially for me, very frustrating. So Donner Slag, as well as that, is I have my Blaster or my Phantom Blaster Dragon as a Vanguard most times. So when he stands up, he's going back to 17 when he's swinging. So this card's just great. And when you know you're gonna ride Ildona for the final push, you just say you have your 20k Donner Schlag column, and they fear the Donner Schlag, and they say, guys, I'm going Schlag. Vanguard attacks Schlag, and you smile. You say, okay, that's fine. Take my Schlag. Alright, so Donner Schlag, my new favorite card. That being said, 3 copies of Phantom Blaster Dragon for the grade 3 lineup. I find 3 is fine. Before I was drawing it too much. I really like this. Even if you pitch it, you just thin your deck out 1 less grade 3. Yeah, just really helps. And I really like it as a Vanguard. With the skill currently, can't really bank on really getting a critical trigger on most drive checks, like with the other Paladin decks. So I find his skill is actually quite useful. You're able to use it with it not being such a neg, using cards like Bad Car. I've gone down to 2. I found I wrote it a couple too many times when I had it at 3. But 2 seems pretty good. It makes your Phantom Blaster Dragon a neg 2 instead of a neg 3. So that's always good to think about. As well as this guy. I just really like him. He's like really good end game push. You have to be really smart when you're playing him. Like, just like a lot of like simple stuff is just like if you draw a trigger for turn, this guy's fine. Yeah, so you're gonna ride him, attack with him, try and go for his limit break. You'll probably draw into 2 non-triggers or a trigger and a non-trigger. It's just all probability that I think I understand, but probably don't. Yeah, so that's the deck. It's more of a Phantom Blaster Dragon build now than a Ildona, which it was before, and I really like it. I think it plays really well. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys subscribe.
All right.